Swim England would like to thank its partners and suppliers without which this event could not take place. Funding partner, Sport England. Official kit partner, Speedo. Official payments partner, GoCardless. And our event suppliers, Sport Systems. Sheffield City Council. And the Sheffield City Trust. Thank you.
Summary, unfortunately. Yeah. So trying to keep cool because it's so hot in here, but you've got to make sure that you're prepared for winter, and that's obviously what this is all about. A bit of a Christmassy theme will be throughout the course of tonight.
So I don't need these sunglasses or these?
No, probably not.
I'll wrap them up for Christmas. GoCardless, of course, got a stall here underneath the balcony. If you want to go and see them throughout the course of the weekend, then please do so. If you're not here inside Ponds Forge, then you're looking at us through that little screen that we're looking at now, Matthew, on the live stream. Make sure you join us. All the sessions being covered here in Ponds Forge. We've got plenty of action to come tonight.
We absolutely have. We're going to start off tonight's session with the female 1500 metres freestyle fastest heat. We already saw 8 heats of 1500 metres freestyle earlier on this afternoon. The fastest 10 swimmers will go head-to-head, including Amelie Bloxage. Now, Amelie is only 15 years old. She has been selected to go out to the World Short Course Championships in Budapest in only a couple of weeks' time. So it will be really interesting to see her go head-to-head with Fleur Lewis. We're also going to go straight from that into the 100 metres breaststroke in the open male eligibility category. And there you've got a stacked field. Philippe Nowacki versus Max Morgan versus Greg Butler, the new versus the veteran. So loads of action to look forward to, Alan.
It is very, very much a enjoyable first evening of action here. As we said, there's a smattering of Christmas songs. You might notice that the medal ceremonies tonight will be done with a Christmas tune behind them. Some of them are good, most of them are terrible, which is pretty much sums up Christmas every year, doesn't it?
It does about get to the level of Christmas each year, yeah.
That is the level of Christmas. Do join us throughout the course of the weekend. Once again, live stream or here inside the venue. And tomorrow, Matthew is joined by Ewan, and they want to know what your favourite biscuit is. For no real reason, they're just going to write it down. Please welcome to poolside your referees and their team of technical officials. For the live timings and latest news throughout. Once again, thank you much to GoCardless. They've got themselves a stand up here. If you're interested in using the GoCardless service, then get yourselves underneath the balcony and have a chat with them. They are here all weekend, just like you, Matthew.
Just like me. And not just like you, because you're going away tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm only here for one day. All right, we are a minute away from our first night of action. As you can see above mine and Matthew's heads, the 60-second countdown is on. When it gets down to 10, we really want you to join in with us and count us down to our very first swim of the evening. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready for this. Are you ready for this?
Seconds until we start night number one here of the 2024 National Winter Championships. All I want for Christmas
is you.
All I want is you guys to count down with us. Are you ready? 10, 9, 8, all that, 3, 2, catch up, will you? Please welcome to poolside your athletes for our first event. This is the 1500 meter freestyle female fastest heat. In lane 0, representing Durban and Gateshead, Talia Staines. In lane 1, representing Bath University, Jessica Arundale. In lane 2, representing City of Leeds, Holly Wilson. In lane 3, representing City of Liverpool, Lucy Parsons. In lane 4, representing Loughborough University, Fleur Lewis. In lane 5, representing City of Salford, Amelie Bloxage. In lane 6, representing Wirral Metro, Abby Roscoe. Lane 7, representing City of Liverpool, Madison Renz. Lane 8, representing Millfield, Emily Johnson. And in lane 9, representing Thanet Swim, Grace Cummings. This is the 1500 meter freestyle female fastest heat. Well, there we go. First race of the weekend, a 4-day event that always brings a smile to everyone's faces, because at the end of those 4 days, you can concentrate on remembering to buy people their Christmas presents that you've put off this weekend to be here inside Ponds Forge. 1500 metres starts us off this evening. The fastest heat, of course, we've seen plenty already in the middle of the day. A 3-session day on day number 1. We're into that third and final session. It's, of course, Thursday evening, and away they have gone. on. Plenty of noise, Matthew, as our first race got underway and as the athletes made it onto poolside.
Yeah, the atmosphere inside Ponds Forge International Sports Centre was electric as those athletes walked out. It's great to see so many swimmers staying behind, even if they don't necessarily have a race tonight. They're here to cheer on their teammates, to watch the excellent swimming that's happening across the course of this evening.
Certainly have. People from Mount Kelly have got themselves a giant flag up in the spectator area. That's good to see. Lots of banners of all the teams floating around the venue here inside Ponds Forge, and again a good smattering of spectators. Lots of parents. Hands up if you're a parent up in the stand. Look at that. Just the one apparently. You're all liars. Hands up if you're a parent. There you go. That's it. They've all come to watch. On 1500 metres is the action, and we've got underway, and there's some really talented people, not just across this weekend, but here in our very first race of the night.
Completely. You are watching British history unfold in front of you. Fleur Lewis and Amelie Bloxage both hold the relevant records short course for 1500 metres. Fleur Lewis holds the senior record, that is set at 15:46.15. Amelie Bloxage holds the junior record, that is set at 15:48.49. Bloxage is still 15 years old, so she would be able to break that record here today, 15:48.49. If she sets a PB.
Up bit by bit, lap by lap, and again though, Lewis is very, very much getting away from Parsons, the city of Liverpool as well.
Yeah, completely. Parsons was one of the star athletes of the summer competitions, really came out from not necessarily being an athlete that was so well known.
Of course, on the live stream, every single session being covered, even the long distance swims, in the afternoon. Even when we split it down into two pools in those middle sessions, you can still catch all of the action by staying in touch with the live stream. So if you can't join us inside Ponds Forge, we're bringing the action to you. And once again, keep following on at Swim England using the SE Swimming hashtag. Give us a shout wherever you are around the country, or indeed around the world. Where are you watching us from? You guys up in the stands are watching us all live, and again we're all watching Bloxage power away. We are down to 40 laps to go. It is very much between Bloxage and Lewis, and at the moment Amelie wanting to swim on her own as she heads back down towards the timing pads one more time.
These two are really used to swimming against each other. As I said earlier, they're both the respective record holders in the short course pool. They both race each other time and time again. Bloxage might be that bit younger than Lewis, who is 21. Bloxage, again, just 15 years old. But as these two are the standout distance freestylers across the 1500, they are used to racing against each other. They've done it time and time again. We've commentated on it time and time again. And often one of them will go out ahead. You never know which way around that's going to be necessarily. This time, Bloxage has definitely gone out. She clearly has a point to prove. And this will all be in preparation, of course, for that meet next week.
Well, over a third of the distance done. A third of the battle has been won by Bloxage. 6:49.49, going round in 32.19 for that last 50. And that gap over 6 seconds now, 6:55.68. For Lewis. Still in third is Parsons and Liverpool, 7:01.12. 7:02.44 is Holly Wilson. If you do have some free time over the course of the weekend, then Swim England are always on the lookout for box carriers, always on the lookout for medal tray bearers as well, just genuinely people to help out. So if you are interested in helping out and you've got some free time over the course of the weekend, please do go and see the team on the desk at the front of Ponds Forge, and you could really help out volunteering your time here at these National Winter Championships. 7:53.53 for Bloxage then. Under 32 seconds again for that 50. Lewis going 8 minutes 0.42. Just over the 32 second mark for her 50. Parsons 8:07, 5:6, 8:08, 5:8 for Wilson in fourth. It's Abby Roscoe of Wirral Metro, another of the 15-year-olds involved in this one. She's currently in fifth place. That turn time for her, 8:12.98. Being followed by lane 9's Grace Cummings of Thanet.
So far this swim is right on Bloxage record time. So that record, as I said at the start, sits at 15:48.49. At the moment, she's slightly underneath the splits that she set when she did that time by less than half a second though, so could certainly still be underneath it. The next checkpoint we'll have is when we get to 900 meters on the next turn. She'll be looking for 9:28.63. That is the time that she would have done or did do when she set the record last time round, 9:28.63. It won't be far off it as she comes to turn now for 900 meters. Lewis is some 10 meters behind her. They're in 9:29.64, so she's just fallen slightly shy now of her record pace, but still going to be a great swim from Bloxage.
10:01.72 for Blocks. It's just outside 31 seconds. 32.08 for that 50. And again, almost 9 seconds now, the difference between Bloxage and Lewis. The Loughborough University swimmer in second.
We've not even really talked yet about the medal situation here, because Bloxage is a junior swimmer and she is in the lead. If this continues to be the case and she wins the race and she wins the fastest time overall, then that would mean that she would not only receive a gold medal for winning the fastest time overall, she'll also receive the gold medal for being the fastest junior. So we'll see a situation when the medal presentation comes round where Bloxage will receive not one but 2 gold medals for this performance.
Well, I don't think winning the junior medal is in doubt. And at this point, that gap between Bloxage and Lewis very much in control. The City of Salford swimmer. We've talked about, we've got plenty of action still to come here after this 1500 fastest heat as well. We're straight into one of our multi-classification events, a 400 metre freestyle, so we're dropping the distance. Still 400 metres of swimming to go, so roughly around about 6 to 6.5 minutes of swimming for some of the athletes in that one, but a big field of good swimmers in the multi-class at women's 400 freestyle.
Yeah, we're really lucky to be joined by several Paralympic champions and others who represented Team GB out in Paris only a few months ago. Of course, Alan, you were there, and Team GB did absolutely brilliantly. We saw Will Ellard swim the 200 freestyle in a world best time in the heats. So who knows what the finals have to offer. We'll see Paralympic champion Polly Maskell in a little bit as well. But the MC 400 freestyle, fastest into that, coming up soon will be Brooklyn Hale. We'll also see Astrid Carroll, Stephanie Booth, among others. So that'll be one to watch. A wide array of classifications too. So that added jeopardy of needing to wait for the points until we know who's won.
Those points always make watching the multi-class races very, very interesting until the very last swimmer has touched. The very first swimmer touching here constantly on the round and round is Amelie Bloxage of Salford, heading back down. We're going to be into the final 10 goes round here. Very much into the dying moments of this one, and it will be Bloxage in a time of 13:47.73, still within 33 seconds per 50. Lewis coming up to take the turn as well, 13:57.40. These two now going around about that same 50 metres, 32 and a half, 32 and a bit each time around. Bloxage just slowing it down a fraction, and absolutely at the moment would look like no danger in terms of winning this winter event. 14:20.39 then. Bloxage will be desperately waiting to hear the sound of the bells. The lap counters keep going round and round, but it is Bloxage just coming up onto the shoulder of Abby Roscoe. (14:53.26 for Bloxage. Here comes Lewis. 15:02.07. Lewis currently the fastest in terms of the 50-metre laps between the two of them, but Bloxage has done the hard work in this race in the early stages. And there is that wonderful sound, Matthew. The bell rings, this time for Bloxage, next time for Lewis. Well, let's give her a big round of applause then. Amelie Bloxage heading in towards the wall. She's gone out at the front and done it all in her own terms. And we'll take a look at the time for Bloxage as she comes towards the wall here in lane 5, 15:58.22.
Really solid swim from Amelie Bloxage to take the win and the gold medal. Fleur Lewis will pick up a silver with a 16:05.85, so just outside of the 16-minute barrier, and there's still a bronze medal up for grabs. Really tight race here between lanes 2 and 3. They're coming in together. Parsons in 3, Wilson in 2. Wilson just snatches it by 6/100ths of a second. Holly Wilson of the City of Leeds will take an open bronze medal. Should also be able to pick up a junior silver medal in the process.
What a fantastic final 50, by the way. Parsons went 32.29. Wilson, to claw back that bronze, went 30.43. A real big finish out there in lane 2 from Holly Wilson. Well done, the City of Leeds swimmer.
Talk about wanting it just that little bit more. Excellent swimming there from Holly Wilson. Excellent racing, which is always great to see at an event like this.
Please welcome the athletes for the female multi-classification 400-meter freestyle final. In lane 0, representing Royal Tunbridge Wells, Monson Fern Snedden. In lane 1, representing Loughborough University, Ahalia Lettenberger. In lane 2, representing Borough Kirklees, Evie Lambert. In lane 3, representing Borough Kirklees, Stephanie Booth. In lane 4, representing Cockermouth, Brooklyn Hale. In lane 5, representing Stockport Metro, Astrid Carroll. In lane 6, representing Jersey, Rebecca Hardy Bishop. In lane 7, representing Ramsbottom, Kiara Fellon. In lane 8, representing Flitwick, Abigail Wickens. And in lane 9, representing Northampton, Rose Webb. This is the female multi-classification 400 meters freestyle final.
Based on what you used to tell me, even my jumpers.
And away with the female multi-classification 400 meters freestyle final. Now, if you didn't join us this morning for the heats, first of all, where were you? Second of all, I'll just run through how multi-classification racing works. Effectively, the swimmers in this final, almost all, have a different classification to the one in the lane next to them. Those different classifications relate to their impairments. There are 14 different impairments in para swimming. Impairments through S1 to 10 relate to physical impairments. That could be a limb impairment, it could be a short stature impairment, or any other number of physical impairment. There are also 3 classifications for visual impairment. They go from S11 through to S13. Again, they vary from S11 being the most severely visually impaired to S13 being the least severely visually impaired. And then 1 classification for intellectual impairment. Those are swimmers who have problem with pattern recognition and similar. That means that there would be an S14, and there's only 1 classification for those. Now, in order to make it fair that all these different swimmers are competing against each other, they race for points here, not for time. The way the points are worked out is very similar to the World Aquatics points that you'll be used to competing with in able-bodied swimming. The time is going to give you a point. 1,000 points would mean that you set the world's fastest time in the last 2 years. So as close as you get to 1,000 points, the better the swim is in relation to your individual classification. And now, hopefully, you've understood what I said and you get the idea.
We'll probably just explain it again later as well.
Probably will.
Probably will. Up towards the wall. It's always good to watch the race aspect. As we say, the points will sort themselves out towards the end as well. So it's Hale of Cockermouth in 4 that leads the way, 148.74, but not by much when it comes to distance in the water. Carroll of Stockport Metro in second, 148.92 at that turn, and then it's Lambert out there in lane number 2. So that's exactly the same order that the last race finished in. The lanes wise anyway, 4, 5 and 2 were where all the medals went last time out. Here, first to the wall doesn't guarantee you anything straight away, but these 2 are away themselves. Hale and Carroll leading it out from the front.
Now, yeah, Alan says that the first to the wall doesn't matter. Lettenberger actually had the highest number of points from the heats, so she went through top of the list. Now, they're seeded based on swim time, not based on points, and therefore Lettenberger is down in lane 1. Keep an eye on her. We need to wait until at least she has come through and we've seen her points total. She's swimming in the S7 classification, and that means that she will have a higher points total than some of the other classified swimmers in this race.
She she is indeed a Paralympic medalist as well for USA. So Lettenberger, as Matthew's saying, we might have to wait until near the end, but she very much could decide where these medals are going. So Hale 3:03.65, Carroll 3:06.93, and Lambert 3:10.97. It's Hardy Bishop in 4th, it's Booth in 5th. Well over halfway. Medal ceremonies coming up fairly soon as well, so don't run away from us here. We want you to stay in your seat and celebrate the achievements of all of our medal winners here this evening on night number 1. So do stick around up in the stands and offer your applause to those medal winners a little bit later on. The podium, by the way, is down by the diving pit end of the pool here, so over the other 25 metres of water and onto the side of the pool. That's where we'll be doing our victory ceremony, our medal ceremonies in just a few moments' time. Not far from the end of this race, Hale and Carroll. It is the bright coloured cap here in 4 of Brooklyn Hale that leads the way. Not too much more to go for her, but again, we will rely on the points to show us where the medals are going, not just the time in the water. 4:18.88, Brooklyn Hale. Astrid Carroll 4:25.12, Hardy Bishop 4:30.35 now into 3rd position, Lambert in 4th. Evie Lambert, an S9 swimmer along with Brooklyn Hale, so that one does come down to timing and up towards the wall. And the finishing time for Brooklyn Hale, 4:55.63. That's worth a whopping 831 points. So well done to Brooklyn Hale. 686 for Astrid Carroll, 5:04.84. 732 for Lambert, 5:08.37. The rest of these swimmers keep coming in, and those points will keep popping onto the screen. 6:57 for Hardy Bishop, 6:35 for Stephanie Booth. Keep that encouragement going for all the swimmers as they finish their races here. Again, just because they aren't the first to the wall doesn't mean they're not going to come away with a medal. At the moment, it's Brooklyn Hale, but 813 for Lettenberger, 5:30.44. Can we have the medalists for the 1500 metre races to the medal area, please? That's the medalists for the 1500 metre races to the medal area, please. Now, Rose Webb keeps on going, an S6 swimmer out there in 9, so too Fern Sned, and also another S6 swimmer for Royal Tunbridge Wells Monson. And at the moment, Matthew, that 831 from 813, 2 good 800-point scores.
Yeah, I mean, in para swimming, anything over 700 points is usually considered to be a world-class swim. That's the kind of swim you'd expect to see at a Paralympic Games or a World Championships. So to see that here, 2 swimmers within this meet going 831 and 813 each, that's at least 2 world-class swims we've just seen.
I'll keep that applause going then on the outside lanes. Lane 9 just about to finish. Lane 0 with Snedden just finished on 600. This is Rose Webb. She's just 13 as well as Rose Webb. So give her a big round of applause. Northampton Swimming Club at 6:33.61. If you've lost your mobile phone, some phones have been handed into the timing suite, so we might have found them. If Mount Kelly could keep hold of their trumpets on the front row as well, rather than chucking them on poolside, that'd be good as well. So again, a big thank you for joining us, not only here inside Ponds Forge, although it is absolutely raining outside, so no better place to be, quite frankly, when you're in Sheffield. Come inside and feel the warmth. But again, a big thank you to those of you joining us on the live stream as well. All 4 days of action being covered with the live stream, all sessions as well. So make sure you're in front of a screen or device throughout the course of the weekend.
The medal ceremony for the female 1500 meters freestyle. The medals will be presented by the President of Swim England, Janice Whittle. Junior bronze medalist, representing the City of Liverpool, Lucy Parsons. Bronze medalist, representing the City of Leeds, Holly Wilson. Junior silver medalist, representing the City of Leeds, Holly Wilson. Silver medalist, representing Loughborough University, Fleur Lewis. Junior gold medalist, representing the City of Salford, Amelie Bloxich. Gold medalist and national winter champion, representing the City of Salford, Amelie Bloxich. Please put your hands together for your medalists.
Please welcome the athletes for our next event. This is the Open Male Junior 100 meter breaststroke final. In lane 0, representing City of Cambridge, Edward Ormsby. In lane 1, representing Bromley, Finley Gillam. In lane 2, representing Millfield, Jose Rodriguez. In lane 3, representing Beckenham, Jeremiah Carnegie. In lane 4, representing City of Liverpool, Joseph Ashley. In lane 5, representing Samwell, Reese Dodd. In lane 6, representing Poole, Frederick Beasley. In lane 7, representing Middlesbrough, Ryan Mills. In lane 8, representing Romford Town, Charlie Rogers. And in lane 9, representing Mount Kelly, Zeke Jan. This is the Open Male Junior 100 meter breaststroke final.
junior final in the open male category for 100 metres breaststroke. Joseph Ashley for the City of Liverpool went 1:02.69 to set a new PB. In fact, 9 of the 10 swimmers in this final set new lifetime bests in qualifying in order to make it through to this junior final. Ashley looking strong through the first 50, but won't touch first. Actually, that comes from Ryan Mills in lane 7 of Middlesbrough. The 16-year-old goes 29.53 to turn first.
It is indeed Mills that leads the way then. It's Rodriguez of Millfield in second, and then we enter the centre lanes for restart. But will that all change here as they start to think about coming for home? That fastest time into this one, 1:02.69. A personal best from Joseph of City of Liverpool, and it is the red cap here in 4 that now starts to forge his way towards the front. We'll take a look at the times because that's the only way we're going to separate them here as they hit this wall. It is Rodriguez that gets there. Jose Rodriguez, 1:02.80, just in front of Ashley, just in front of Beasley. Some impressive youngsters indeed in that one. As we often say, Matthew, not always is it 1 in 4 and 5. Sometimes somebody's left a little bit more in the tank and they come out strong in their final, whether it be a junior, a B or an A final. We've got a B final coming up in just a moment as well.
Completely, but Jose Rodriguez, I mean, what a swim he's had across the course of today already. He's swum the 400 free in the heats and went underneath 4 minutes for the first time in his career, and now he's just gone and done that and won the junior final from lane 2. Simply excellent swimming.
Please welcome the athletes for our next event. This is the open male 100 metre breaststroke B final. This is the open male 100 metre breaststroke B final.
The B final of the open male 100 metres breaststroke. These are numbered 11 through to 20 in the rankings from the heat. Joe Litchfield was the best of the rest, and that's why he's in lane 4 of this B final. The Loughborough University swimmer is an Olympian. He's swum World Championships, European Championships and Commonwealth Games. A very, very experienced athlete. He goes in lane 4. He's not going to turn first at halfway though. That is Charlie Joe Hallett of Guernsey. The 23-year-old goes 28.11 to lead at halfway.
Ronnie Hallett in second then, 28.26. Third then was Harrison, City of Sheffield, local swimmer of course, 24-year-old turning in third position. And again, that all-important final push for home from the diving pit end at Ponds Forge. Off that boom in the middle of this 50-metre pool, and back they come towards the wall. Once again, waiting for that outstretched arm, but this time it does appear like it will go in lane 3. It does. Ronnie Hallett, 60.21 takes it. A last 50 of 31.95 inside 32 seconds. Harrison goes 60.41 to finish in second position, and it's Ryan Christian of University of Bath who finishes in third. Please welcome the athletes for the open male 100-metre breaststroke final. In lane 0, representing Mount Kelly, Joshua Inglis. In lane 1, representing Mount Kelly, Adam Bradley. In lane 2, representing Birmingham University, Samuel Neild. In lane 3, representing Millfield, Philippe Nowicki. In lane 4, representing Loughborough, Gregory Butler. In lane 5, representing Leeds, Max Morgan. In lane 6, representing Repton, it's William Tonks. In lane 7, representing Loughborough University, Alexander Casey. In lane 8, representing City of Sheffield, Rowan Smith. And in lane 9, representing Loughborough University, Harvey Freeman. This is the open male 100-metre breaststroke final.
This could be one of the finals of the night, one of the finals of the championships potentially. Max Morgan is an exceptionally talented athlete. I was commentating here in the summer and he broke age group record after age group record after age group record. He's going head to head with Greg Butler, a veteran of the sport, someone that we've seen go time and time again in major competitions. Now to me it looked like Max Morgan had a little bit more to give from the heats this morning. He went 59.59. We do know that he can go 0.3 faster. Lifetime best is 59.29. Greg Butler can also go faster than his heat swim by a fraction. So this is going to come down to who has more to give in this 100-metre swim. Butler and Morgan turn together with 25 metres left to swim, and now we're away and properly racing. Can 16-year-old Max Morgan of Leeds beat 24-year-old Greg Butler? They come into the wall together. It is Max Morgan that takes gold. The junior swimmer beats the senior 58.12. Absolutely smashes his lifetime best by over a second. Nowicki will take bronze, Butler will take silver, Morgan picks up gold.
As Matthew was saying, commentary very impressive indeed. Morgan at 16 takes this one. He is your winter soldier and winter champion. 58 seconds. He comes in to take it. We'll see them on the podium a little bit later on. Still plenty of action still to come here this evening. We're going to move into the individual medley races in just a few minutes. Please welcome the swimmers for the female junior 200-metre individual medley final. In lane 0, representing Wickham District, Hazeland Carter. In lane 1, representing Taunton Dean, Izzy Blackhurst. In lane 2, representing Millfield, Sophie Davies. In lane 3, representing Plymouth Leander, Lacey Roberts. In lane 4, representing Wickham District, Catherine Williams. In lane 5, representing City of Sheffield, Willow Harrison. In lane 6, representing Cockermouth, Amber Rigg. In lane 7, representing City of Leicester, Darcy Platts. In lane 8, representing City of Sheffield, Annabelle Cook. And in lane 9, representing Guildford, Gisela Silano. This is the female junior 200-metre individual medley final. We went from 15 to 400 to 100. We're back up to the 200-metre distance, but this time including all of the strokes available. Solano, Cook, Platts, Rigg, Harrison, Williams, Roberts, Davies, Blackhurst and Carter. And they've done the first 25 metres of their 200, and they'll come back down to try and show us who has led the way in the butterfly. And it would look like lane 4 is having the best of it. Williams for Wickham District in the green cap, 29.37, leading the charge from Davies of Millfield, 29.61 in second place, and it's Roberts in lane 3 who's third, 29.68 for the 17-year-old from Plymouth Leander. Doesn't look to be much to change, certainly at the top end here. From the backstroke into the wall goes Williams then. She continues to lead, 102.88. That was 33.51 over the distance of that 50 metres. And into the breaststroke she goes. She was leading away from Roberts, and Roberts is still the closest, but a couple of lanes over with the gold cap. Chasing down very hard indeed is Amber Rigg. And now it starts to level off at the front. Up they come from the turn, and indeed it is Rigg of Cockermouth that's having a very, very good 50 in the breaststroke. Up towards the wall they're going to come. One final turn at this end, 144.13 from Rigg then. The swimmer from Cockermouth leading the way. Second it goes now for Davies of Millfield. Third position changing into Blackhurst, so the chase is on for the win in this one. And Amber Rigg, who's had a very impressive last 50, is trying to hold on desperately to that lead, but the green cap here in lane 2 from Sophie Davies of Millfield is chasing hard, and it looks like Davies might get there. Rigg is going to try and hang on her best at the wall. It is Rigg, 22.15.87 from Davies, 2.16.33, and Annabelle Cook on the other side of the pool for City of Sheffield takes third. Please welcome the athletes for our female 200-metre individual medley B final. This is the female 200-metre individual medley B final.
B-final is up and racing. Matilda Potter for the City of Leeds went 2:14.72 in qualifying, only 0.2 ahead of Anna Farrow of the University of Bath. So we could be on for another close final, and in some of them we've seen swimmers from all over the place take the win. We saw a lane 2 victory in one of the 100-metre breaststroke finals. We've seen people on the outside take medals as well, so no sure thing that it's going to come from those golden lanes in the centre. Betsy Wizard has gone out fast on the butterfly, which we would expect. The Northampton swimmer also trains out in America with the University of Arkansas. She went 2:17.13 in qualifying. Out of the swimmers here, she has one of the fastest, if not the fastest, personal best time. That sits at 2:13.37. She hasn't been on it yet this season, but there's no better time than right now to pull something out of the bag and take a new lifetime best.
Reach the halfway point then. 103.39 in second for Caudle, but chasing Betsy Wizard of Northampton. 102.75. Third was Matilda Potter. And it is the swimmer from City of Leeds that comes off the wall now, just about ahead from the rest. So the lead swimmer powering towards this final touch and turn. This will give us a time of 1:41.31, 1:41.97 for Chloe Bone. And then it's Anna Farrow, but it's Matilda Potter.
Last 25 metres, Potter is going to have this surely. Lane 6 is coming back strong. That's Chloe Bown of Mount Kelly. But Potter has been in control of this through the second half of this 200 IM. She's got 5 left to go. She's going to take the B final in 2:12.33. That's a new PB of over 2 seconds. Huge, huge swim from Matilda Potter. Second place on that goes to Chloe Bown in 2:14.11. Also a PB. Betsy Wizard managed to take third.
Please welcome the athletes for the female 200-metre individual medley final. In lane 0, representing Tokyo Dome, Hiroko Makino. In lane 1, representing Cameron Swiss Cottage, Ines Guimond Bitam. In lane 2, representing Plymouth Leander, Beatrice Varley. In lane 3, representing Royal Tunbridge Wells Monson, Amelie Smith. In lane 4, representing Manchester, Leah Sloshan. In lane 5, representing Loughborough, Freya Colbert. In lane 6, representing Loughborough, Elizabeth Booker. In lane 7, representing City of Sheffield, Candice Hall. In lane 8, representing City of Sheffield, Phoebe Cooper. In lane 9, representing City of Sheffield, Shola Robinson. This is the female 200-metre individual medley final.
The big final then in the female 200 metres individual medley, and it has some solid swimmers. A world champion on the 400 IM, Freya Colbert, goes in lane 5. Her teammate from Loughborough Performance Centre, Lily Booker, again major international swimmer, medalist at the under-23s a couple of years ago. That was the European Championships, and Leah Schlossen also, she competed out at the European Championships in Serbia only this year. Came fourth in the 200 IM. Now we are here in Sheffield and we're ready for a show. Let's see what Freya Colbert is able to show us. Lifetime best for her is 2:08.36. She has been on that this season. 2:12.70 was the time she went in qualifying. Schlossen actually went a little bit faster, that's why she's in lane 4, 2:12.27. In fact, she went half a second faster. So the Manchester Performance Centre against the Loughborough Performance Centre athletes. Halfway turn, it is Colbert out in front. Not really a surprise to see that. The breaststroke, though, will be the great equaliser. Booker will start to pull forward through this breaststroke 50. Of which there is just 25 metres left to go. I feel that this breaststroke is going to equal this field out a little bit. Colbert had taken an early lead through the fly in the backstroke. Keep your eye on lane 0. Hiroko Makino of Tokyo, one of our visiting swimmers. She has done brilliantly on this breaststroke 50. She's just done that in 36.81. That's pulled her into second place. Colbert, though, she's in the lead, 37.67. Schlossen went 35.8 on that 50 breaststroke. So we're into the final few metres. Colbert should be on track to win this, but Schlossen is chasing her down this final 25 metres.
Colbert in 5, Schlossen in 4, and as Matthew was alluding to, Hiroko Makino having a very good swim, I guess, from Tokyo Dome, but not going to stop our eventual winner of this one. That comes here in 5. Freya Colbert takes it 2:07.99 for the Loughborough Performance Centre swimmer, and it is indeed Makino in second and Schlossen in third.
The medal ceremony for the female multi-classification 400 metres freestyle. The medals will be presented by President of Swim England, Janice Whittle. Bronze medalist, representing the Borough of Kirklees, Evie Lambert. Silver medalist, representing Loughborough University, Aliyah Lettenberger. Gold medalist and national winter champion, representing Cockermouth, Brooklyn Hale. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the open male 100 meters breaststroke. Junior bronze medalist, representing Repton, William Tonks. Bronze medalist, representing Millfield, Philippe Nwaki. Junior silver medalist, representing Millfield, Philippe Nwaki. Silver medalist, representing Loughborough Performance Centre, Gregory Butler. Please put your hands together for your medalists.
Please welcome the athletes for our next event. This is the Open Male Junior 50 meters butterfly final. In lane 0, representing Mount Kelly, Ralph Sareki. In lane 1, representing Ramsbottom, Samuel Sutcliffe. In lane 2, representing City of Sheffield, Miles Kinlan. In lane 3, representing Thurrock, Joshua Shepherd. In lane 4, representing Skipton, Sam Smith. In lane 5, representing Mount Kelly, Joseph Wee. In lane 6, representing Millfield, Philippe Nwaki. In lane 7, representing Chalfont, Ethan Richards Knight. In lane 8, representing Mount Kelly, Alessandro D'Onofrio. And in lane 9, representing Millfield, Colton Dorfield. This is the Open Male Junior 50 meters butterfly final.
Two 100ths of a second was all that separated Sam Smith in lane 4 from Joseph Way in lane 5. These two almost inseparable in the heats. Will they be separated by much more in this final? It is incredibly close between all 10 athletes as they come into the final 5 meters. I'm not going to call it. They hit the wall together. It is Joshua Shepherd of Thurrock that goes 24.28 to set a new PB by half a second. Miles Kinlan takes second place and Joseph Way is third in the junior final. But Joshua Shepherd had a great last 5 meters in order to take that win.
Please welcome the athletes for our next event. This is the Open Male 50 meters butterfly B final. This is the open male 50-meter butterfly B final. Away we go. This will be a quick one then, as we say, the B final. So Parrott, Soffit, Moss, Rexler, Robinson, Plater, Fox, Dodu, Curlew, Ting and Tritton. And it is almighty close, as it should be. Over 50, going well here in number 6. It's Robinson of Isle of Man, 23.94. Robinson takes this one in front of Ethan Soppit Moss for Corby in 24.09. And then Aaron Fox of City of Norwich in third position, 24.11.
And as that result is confirmed, I can also let you know that Ethan Soppit Moss has just set an equal English record there, a junior English record on the 50 metres butterfly with a 24.09.
Please welcome the athletes for the open male 50 metres butterfly final. In lane 0, representing Loughborough University, Maddox Roberts. In lane 1, representing Warwick University, James LeGrice. In lane 2, representing Surrey University, Christopher Finch. In lane 3, representing Loughborough, Joe Litchfield. In lane 4, representing City of Manchester, Jamie Ingram. In lane 5, representing Mount Kelly, Abdul Jabbar Adama. In lane 6, representing Birmingham University, Shaquille Giordani. In lane 7, representing Isle of Man, Joel Otterson. In lane 8, representing Loughborough University, Gong Chi. And in lane 9, representing Plymouth Leander, Jack Brown. This is the open male 50 metres butterfly final.
Blink and you will miss this. Jamie Ingram for the City of Manchester Aquatics and a new lifetime best in qualifying, as did Abdul Jabbar Adama in the lane next to him. This is going to be one incredibly quick, one incredibly tight race. Look at the underwater from Ingram. 15 metres on the nose as he comes into the wall with 5 to go, under a little pressure from Litchfield. But it is Ingram that takes the gold medal in 22.73 and another lifetime best for the City of Manchester swimmer. Litchfield will take silver, 23.0. And the bronze medal there will go to Adama of Mount Kelly.
Well, Abdul Jabbar Adama just looked up at the scoreboard, saw his name in third and stuck his tongue out. He's enjoyed that, and there was plenty of support for him from that Mount Kelly team on the far side as well. We've got more races coming right up. Please welcome the athletes for our next event. This is the female junior 100 metres freestyle final. In lane 0, representing Guildford, Amy Hemptonstall. In lane 1, representing Ripton, Jessica Smelt. In lane 2, representing Derby, Anna Tyers. In lane 3, representing Wolverhampton School, Lily Grover. In lane 4, representing City of Birmingham, Bethan Cook. In lane 5, representing City of Sheffield, Molly Baker. In lane 6, representing Millfield, Megan Higgs. In lane 7, representing Mount Kelly, Sophie Ben. In lane 8, representing Mount Kelly, Ella Justice. And in lane 9, representing Repton, Connie Palmer. This is the female junior 100 meter freestyle final. We doubled that distance. We've just done some 50-meter racing. These will be fairly quick in their own right as well. 100-meter freestyle junior final. Fastest time coming into this belongs to Cook of Birmingham, 56.35, just 1/100th of a second ahead of City of Sheffield's Molly Baker in the heats. Let's take a look where they are when it comes to the final. It's Megan Higgs of Millfield that leads the way, 26.39 there in lane number 6. Then we're into Cook and Baker territory after that one, but at the moment it's Higgs from Cook from Baker as they head back down, though. Now coming through here in 5 is Molly Baker, the City of Sheffield swimmer, 17 years of age, and the lady with the red cap right alongside Higgs. It's going to be Higgs and Baker towards the wall. It's Baker that gets there, 55.38, just in front of Megan Higgs of Millfield, just 3/100th of a second separating those two, and it's Jessica Smelt of Repton Swimming Club who gets third.
The PBs today have just been insane. Molly Baker taking 0.98 off the PB that she set in the heats this morning. The water is fast here in Sheffield.
Please welcome the athletes for our next event, the female 100-meter freestyle B final. This is the female 100-meter freestyle B final.
Female 100-meter freestyle B final. Olympian Medi Harris of Loughborough Performance Centre goes in lane 4. Next to her is Flavia Kamzel of Mount Kelly. Only 8/100ths between them in qualifying. Harris can go quicker and Kamzel can go quicker, so this could be either of their races, or it could go to someone else entirely different.
Over they go. Halfway point is reached. At the moment, here in 4, it is Harris, 26.42 from Kamzel. of Mount Kelly. Oh yeah, going 26.71. Over they go one final time in this 100-meter race, and that race is between those two here in 4 and 5. It's Harris against Camsell as they come towards the wall, and it looks like Medi Harris of the Loughborough Performance Centre has enough. She does indeed. 54.37, finishing with a very strong 27.95 on that back 50. Camsell in second, and Honey Osrin, also at Loughborough Performance Centre, in third. Please welcome the athletes for the female 100-meter freestyle final. In lane 0, representing Basildon Phoenix, Sky Carter. In lane 1, representing Derby, Georgina Pryor. In lane 2, representing Wickham District, Annabelle Compton. In lane 3, representing City of Sheffield, Kate Clifton. In lane 4, representing Repton, Eva Okaro. In lane 5, representing Loughborough, Freya Colbert. In lane 6, representing Loughborough University, Sophie de Groot. In lane 7, representing City of Leeds, Holly Wilson. In lane 8, representing Repton, Isabella Okaro. And in lane 9, representing Bath University, Jemima Hall. This is the female 100 meters freestyle final.
This is the main one then, the female 100 meters freestyle final, and what a field we have. World champion Freya Colbert goes in lane 5, Olympian Eva Okaro goes in lane 4, her younger sister also in the pool, Isabella Okaro down in lane 8. This should be Okaro's race, lifetime best 53.43. That is the fastest anyone in this field has gone, so we should see a gold medal from Okaro in lane 4. Colbert has already swum the 200 IM. Now, would that have worked as a warm-up, or will she be tired from it? I don't know. There's just 25 left to swim though, Alan.
There is lots of action in and out of the pool. We've already seen someone running from the podium to get themselves into the start of a race, and some of these races have been super quick. Up towards the wall they come, approaching the 53 second mark. It's going to be 53.01 for Eva Okaro of Repton that takes the 18-year-old, goes 53.01. She beats Colbert into second position, and it's Jemima Hall out there in lane number 9 that goes third. Please welcome the athletes for the Open Male Junior 400 meters freestyle final. In lane 0, representing Millfield, Jose Rodriguez. In lane 1, representing City of Sheffield, Jack Finney. In lane 2, representing Repton, Austin Manley. In lane 3, representing Repton, Harry Milne. In lane 4, representing Tigers Jersey, Matthew Dufresne. In lane 5, representing Ramsbottom, Samuel Sutcliffe. In lane 6, representing Wickham District, Rufus Parry. In lane 7, representing Worcester, Harry Chandler. In lane 8, representing Wickham District, Samuel Williams, and in lane 9, representing City of Liverpool, Ethan Kelly. This is the Open Male Junior 400 meters freestyle final. So for the eagle-eyed amongst us, you might have noticed that we should have been having some medal ceremonies just about now, actually. We're going to go past those and bring them to you a little bit later on. So a quick change of the schedule there. We're going to bring you those medal ceremonies a little bit later than advertised. We are into our 400-meter freestyle races. This, the junior final, B final to come. And of course, after that, open male 400-meter final to come still as well. And once again, we will bring you those victory ceremonies, those medal ceremonies, as soon as we can.
First of 3 finals then in the 400 metres freestyle for us to enjoy. Matthew Dufresne of Tigers Jersey went 3:57.25. In fact, everybody here except lane 9 went underneath 4 minutes in order to qualify for this junior final. The standard has been exceptional. 3:57.25 for Matthew Dufresne, whereas of 3:57.25 for Sam Sutcliffe. It was exactly the same time that the two fastest qualifiers for this event set. That is the standard of competition that we've seen across the course of today. And it is just one day. We've still got another 3 to come. Turning first then on the 150 metre mark is Harry Chandler of Worcester, 1:26.61 for the lane 7 swimmer. Second to turn is Sam Williams. This final could come from anywhere.
Pushing each other along very nicely indeed, as Matthew was saying. To start with, we're having the leaders in 7 and in 8, but they are not the fastest of the qualifiers. But did they just leave a little bit more from the morning heat than anybody else? But again, that battle starting to level itself out. Let's take a look at this touch here. Then it's Chandler from Williams, from Parry, and there in lane 4 is the one of those that got the fastest times earlier on this morning, Matthew Dufresne of Tigers in Jersey. He turns in a 1:57 as well. Dufresne is not going to be far from the lead at all here as they approach this turn. We're well over halfway now. It is Williams from Dufresne, from Parry, and now Chandler down into 4th position. 29.88 for Matthew Dufresne in that last 50. Williams of Wickham, work to do. He's going to hold on, but it would look like the Tigers man is starting to edge his way to the front here, Matthew.
Yeah, not surprised to see this at all. Even though he's a youngster, an experienced athlete, one of those Jersey swimmers that we see regularly at these national championships. 17 years old, so this will be the last time he's able to swim in the junior age category. every single swimmer, every single one in this final set a lifetime best in order to qualify for it. So we're in uncharted territory. We don't know what more these swimmers are capable of because all of them are at the best they've ever been at. Turning now with 50 left to swim is Matthew Defanes of Tigers jersey, free 26.24. 50-meter split 29.4. He is out and in front, surely. He is going to be home and dry as the winner. Final 25 meters then. Lane 9 looking very strong. That's Ethan Kelly for the city of Leicester. And then into the final 5 meters. Could Kelly challenge for the win here as they hit the wall together? It is Ethan Kelly. Wow. 27.52, that final 50-meter split for Ethan Kelly on the outside for the city of Liverpool. What a fantastic last 50. He's just dropped 5 seconds off the lifetime best that he set in qualifying. Coming into this, the only swimmer that wasn't under 4 minutes, he's just dropped under it by 5 seconds.
Please welcome the athletes for our open male 400 meters freestyle B final. This is the open male 400 meters freestyle B final. Away they go then in our B final. Yachno, Porter, Kodaka, Kodaveri, Baumgartner, McCann, Anand, Davies, Raw and Chisworth. They are our swimmers in this one. Nobody above the age of 19 in this final. Our youngest swimmer, just 14, out there in lane 0. Swimming for Portsmouth, North Sea, Maka Yachno. First quarter of this race. Who is the early leader in this one then is Baumgartner, Loughborough University swimmer there in lane 4. 55.67 from Hayden Anand of Royal Tunbridge Wells. And it is Kodaka, City of Leeds, in 3rd at that point.
Worth mentioning, Daniel Kodaveri of Stockport Metro set a new English junior short course record in qualifying, 3:53.99, beat the mark previously held by Llewellyn Porter down in lane 1.
If you are a medal winner from a previous race, please make your way to the medal presentation area. If you are a medal winner or the coach of a medal winner, please, can we get them into the medal presentation area, please?
Halfway, and Baumgartner turns first, 1:54.12. Sean McCann turns third. Second to the ball there was Kurush Kudakar of the city of Leeds. And now we're into the second half of this 400 freestyle. Again, everyone here had to set a lifetime best or a season's best in order to qualify for this final. You have to swim fast if you want to make finals at the Swim England GoCardless National Winter Championships 2024, that's for sure. I was blown away with the standard in the heats this morning, and the finals have proven no different so far this evening. Comfortable now for Moritz Baumgartner of Loughborough University, the 19-year-old in the centre. He's under a tiny bit of pressure from Sean McCann, but I don't think it's anything he can't handle through this final 100 metres.
Baumgartner continues that lead from McCann. Kudaka of Leeds in third as they go over again at the 25-metre end, and you would think he's got enough here, Baumgartner, but the challenge is on from McCann. The two Loughborough University swimmers almost stroke for stroke now. 3:21.95, 3:22.03, 8/100ths of a second separating the two, but Sean McCann there went 29.06, whilst Baumgartner went 29.53, and it is McCann that goes into the lead here, Matthew, with the final few metres of this race to come.
Yeah, last few, and Baumgartner had led comfortably the entire way through pretty much, but now here comes Sean McCann. He's going to take the win, and actually Baumgartner could be pushed to third, with Kudakar getting second place. 3:50.58 for Kudakar. McCann is first in 3:49.38, which is a new lifetime best. Baumgartner is pushed into third position. And I can tell you that Daniel Codeverde of Stockport Metro in lane 5 has just broken the British short course junior record in the 400 metres freestyle with that time. Congratulations to Daniel.
Please welcome the athletes for the open male 400 metres freestyle final. In lane 0, representing City of Sheffield, Ruben Vizda. In lane 1, representing Bath University, Matthew Baker. In lane 2, representing Stockport Metro, Reese Grady. In lane 3, representing Loughborough University, Tyler Melbourne Smith. In lane 4, representing Loughborough University, Charlie Hutchison. In lane 5, representing Loughborough University, Harry Wynne Jones. In lane 6, representing Wickham District, Freddie Ashley Sparks. In lane 7, representing Loughborough University, Luke McGee. In lane 8, representing City of Birmingham, James Froggatt. And in lane 9, representing Tigers Jersey, Samuel Sterry. This is the open male 400 metres freestyle final.
Open male 400 meters freestyle A final. Charlie Hutchinson of Loughborough University, the fastest through, 3:47.21. He can go a fair bit quicker than that as well. Although you would think that Harry Wynne-Jones will be his biggest challenger, it might actually be Tyler Melbourne-Smith of Loughborough Uni in lane 3, because his lifetime best is 3:42.51. If both of these are on their PBs, it'll be very close indeed. That is if they can remember to count to 16 and actually do 16 lengths, because last time Charlie Hutchinson did a 400 free that I was commentating on, he managed to do 18 lengths.
Just needed the extra practice,
yeah,
clearly. Starting well in 3, as you mentioned, a challenger for this one, Tyler Melbourne-Smith, and it is indeed him that leads the way. 52.85, second and 53.51 for Charlie Hutchinson, and in third position, Rhys Grady, Stockport Metro, in the mix at this point, 54.02. But that's a quarter of this race. The rest of this will pan out and show us who is the quickest here at these Winter Short Course National Championships. At the moment, Tyler Melbourne-Smith having it all his own way.
Melbourne-Smith, a very, very experienced athlete, someone who has been on the stage for a long time, someone who has dominated over the distance events. I'm sure we'll see him later on this week on the 800 metre and 1500 metre events, a distance specialist who is really working hard in training and really working hard in the events that he races as well. Halfway turn coming up for Tyler Melbourne-Smith, who will turn just ahead of Charlie Hutchinson. 1:49.54 to 1:50.05, so just over half a second between Melbourne-Smith and Hutchinson at halfway.
Well, at the moment, that's where that race is, isn't it? Hutchinson, Melbourne-Smith and Grady are the 3 in 3, 4 and 2. And Harry Wynne-Jones will be hoping to be the next one along to get inside that top 3. But at the moment, it's around about a quarter of a body length down on Rhys Grady. And this front 2 are levelling up very nicely indeed. In fact, Hutchinson goes over in 17.65, just 5/100ths of a second quicker than Tyler Melbourne-Smith. 2:17.70 for him. So the 2 Loughborough University swimmers almost stroke for stroke and pushing on here. What a wonderful turn that is from Hutchinson, who now leads quite visibly.
Hutchinson has notably stepped it up a gear now. The stroke rate's increased, the kick has increased, and the underwater off each wall has increased. Look at that, he goes 10 metres under the water, and that's where he's getting that gain on Tyler Melbourne-Smith. Can Hutchinson continue this now all the way into the wall, or has he gone too early? He's got 75 metres left to swim now. He'll be training with Tyler Melbourne-Smith regularly. These two will train together, work together constantly. Now they're doing the same in the pool in front of all of us in order to decide who will be crowned the national winter champion in the 400 free. Hutchinson looks like he's away, but can Melbourne-Smith hang on?
Hutchinson starting to show his power and starting to show his quality when it comes to this 400 metre race, and he now leads Melbourne-Smith off the wall. The rest is still up for grabs though. Grady and Wynne-Jones is tight. Melbourne-Smith trying to come back in these final few metres as well, but at the wall it will go Hutchinson's way. Melbourne-Smith in second. Here comes that battle for third, and Grady gets there. Not by a great deal, but he gets there nonetheless. So it is Hutchinson, Melbourne-Smith and Grady, your top 3 in this one. Please welcome the athletes for our next event, the female junior 100 metres breaststroke final. In lane 0, representing City of Liverpool, Gabriella Hunt. In lane 1, representing Millfield, Lauren Kenner. In lane 2, representing Bromley, Josephine Lawn. In lane 3, representing Plymouth Leander, Ellie Kennington. In lane 4, representing Ellesmere, Anna Farr. In lane 5, representing Worcester, Grace Earp. In lane 6, representing Mount Kelly, Anastasia Mussett. In lane 7, representing Repton, Hannah Capron. In lane 8, representing City of Birmingham, Olivia Robbins. And in lane 9, representing Camden Swiss Cottage, Eva Harris Brown. This is the female junior 100 meters breaststroke final.
I don't think we've commentated on a final that's not been close, and this one is unlikely to be any different. Only 8 100ths of a second between Farr and Earp on paper. What will it turn out to be in reality? First to turn at all is actually lane 3 by the looks of it. Ellie Kennington of Plymouth Leander looking very strong, but now lane 4, Anna Farr coming through, and she might just get her hands on the ball first at 50.
Yeah, you're right. I think other than that 1500 metre race right at the beginning of the night, everything has been very, very close indeed, and very interesting right down to the wire. Farr looking to get out in front here from the rest, as you said. Kennington with a decent start a few moments ago as well, but it is here in 4. Anna Farr of Ellesmere College Swimming Academy that leads the way. Earp and Kennington either side of her, the rest chasing hard as well. Up she comes though, powering through the water here in 4. It is Farr with that lead. That isn't going to change. Great swim. Anna Farr puts a time of 109.67 on the board. It is Anastasia Mussat that comes in second, 110.60, and Earp finishing in third. Please welcome the athletes for our next event, the female 100 meter breaststroke B final. This is the female 100 meter breaststroke B final. Just another reminder for swimmers and coaches, if your athlete has won a medal this evening, they must go to the medal presentation area if they want to collect that medal. Please, swimmers who have won a medal, make your way to the presentation area immediately. Thank you.
B final is well underway. Asia Kent the favourite, but actually lane 3, Bethany Walker for the City of Sheffield going strong. The 24-year-old will turn first or second on the 50-metre turn. It is first, 32.25. She's 0.1 ahead of Clark. Down in lane 9, who turns in 32.35. We have seen several swimmers take first, second or third in a final from outside lanes. We've not seen any from lane 9 yet though. That could change here, however. Final 25, and I am struggling to pick a winner. Maybe lane 6, Emily Farr, the 20-year-old from the University of Surrey, is looking strong. Lane 3 still pushing through, as is lane 4. They're all going to come into the wall together. Who has the better finish? It is Farr in lane 6. She goes 1:08.73 to take the win and set a new lifetime best. Asia Kent takes second in 1:08.91.
Please welcome the athletes for our next event, the female 100 meters breaststroke final. In lane 0, representing Mount Kelly, Chloe Bound. In lane 1, representing City of Manchester Aquatics, Anna Healy. In lane 2, representing Basel and Phoenix, Jasmine Carter. In lane 3, representing Derby, Imogen Clark. In lane 4, representing Loughborough, Elizabeth Booker. In lane 5, representing Tokyo Dome, Hiroko Makino. In lane number 6, representing Manchester, Leah Stoshan. In lane 7, representing Keynsham, Georgia Gussie. In lane 8, representing Repton, Mably Collier. And in lane 9, representing Mount Kelly, Gabrielle Idle Beavers. This is the female 100 meters breaststroke final.
The big final in the female 100 meters breaststroke. Lily Booker of Loughborough Performance Centre was the fastest through, but don't rule out Imogen Clark of Derby XL. You can never rule out Imogen Clark of Derby XL when you're on sprint breaststroke, and that would certainly be a mistake here. Also, Hiroko Makino of Tokyo Dome. She could be in with a chance of taking a medal here, certainly expected based on seeding to take second. She turns in first place, 31.18 for the Tokyo swimmer. Second to the wall, Clark in 31.25, so only 7 100ths between them at 50, and now just 25 meters left to go. It was still Makino of Tokyo who turned first, and now we are into the business end of this swim. Will it be Makino of Tokyo in lane 5? Will it be Clark in lane 3? They come into the wall together. First there is Makino in 105.59. Clark will take second, but will take a gold medal. 105.79 for Imogen Clark is just outside her lifetime best. Lily Booker goes 66.62.
Just 0.2 of a second separating them then. That was a good swim from visitor Hiroko Makino of Tokyo Dome. But Imogen Clark of Derby XL, 105.79. Elizabeth Booker of Loughborough Performance Centre in third position as well. Well, there we go. This is what we look like. This is what Ponds Forge looks like for those of you watching on the live stream. All those people just over there to my right-hand shoulder, our spectators, our wonderful swimmers are on that side as well, and we've enjoyed the first night. Amazingly, we've turned all these paces. We're down to just the final 6 racers, which is absolutely fantastic. One of the best things about these events, Matthew, and you and I have seen this over the last few years, is the youngsters coming through with a big chance to swim here in this wonderful venue, in front of all this noise, the lights. We've got snowflakes flying around the venue as well, but you start to see those young names coming through.
Completely. There's certain swimmers who you see and they pop up time and time again, and it's really important that they get the opportunity to race at a competition like this, because when they then progress, hopefully, and they go through to major international events, this is what they then come to expect. This becomes the norm. They talked a lot in performance swimming within England and within Great Britain about entering the arena, and that's what we're putting on for these swimmers here this week. You see the lights, you see the show, you hear the noise, and then they're prepared and ready when they step out onto that international stage, be it an Olympics or World Championships, and they hear us announce their names as they come out.
Talking of a noise, and we want to say thank you to a few people. Thank you very much to GoCardless for giving me these flip-flops, but they're also here inside the venue as well. If your club wants to speak to GoCardless, then please do that. But also up here in the stands, you can clap at home if you want as well, but please, everybody inside Ponds Forge, put your hands together for our officials and our volunteers. We can't do an event without any of these people, so please put your hands together for the time and the effort that they give us every single time. It's nearly Christmas and they still would rather be here with you than their own families.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was your line, by the way. I said it was fine.
I can understand that. No, I can understand why you'd rather be at a swimming pool than with your own family. I mean, I am most weekends, to be honest. As are you, to be fair. We spend a lot of time in pools, but these officials give up their time week in, week out to make these competitions possible, and it's important that we respect that and really recognise the effort that they put in. Yeah, good. Once again, those of you at home watching on the live stream, a big hello to each and every one of you. Thank you very much for joining us wherever you are around the world. Every session of these championships will indeed be broadcast, so make sure you tuning in. This is day 1 of 4, 3 sessions today, loads more activities coming up tomorrow. Now, we're not going to be rude, but we're going to turn around a minute and you're either going to see our backs or a different shot altogether. So 1, 2, 3, you ready? 1, 2, 3. We're going to turn back round. So lots of ceremonies still to come. And again, just a reminder to swimmers this evening, if you do pick up a medal, please go and make your way down to the presentation area. We do want to make sure you get your medal. We have already seen one presentation with a swimmer missing out. We don't want to do that. Mr. Neil Booth, he's waiting patiently. He's even put on a really long sleeve ironed shirt. I don't think Mr. Booth owned an iron, but apparently he does. There he is, waving away down the bottom. So thank you very much to board member Neil Booth. He's getting ready to present our medals. We would like them to give them to you, but it means you need to make your way down there as well. Matthew, we've got 6 races left to come. We just mentioned that. What are those? 3 sets of the open male 200 metres backstroke will come first, and they'll be followed with 3 sets of the open male 100 metres individual medley. So only open male races to come. Female swimmers have hopefully preparing for their medal ceremonies, but otherwise it will just be open male swimmers. 200 backstroke first, 100 IM to follow that. We will see Olympian Luke Greenbank in the pool in the 200 backstroke, and then we'll go straight into the 100 IM where we'll see Alex Casey, Luke Iverson, Calvin Fry, Joe Litchfield. It will be exceptional. Don't go anywhere. medal ceremony for the female 200 meters individual medley. The medals will be presented by member of the Swim England board, Neil Booth. Junior bronze medalist, representing Camden Swiss Cottage, Ines Guimond Beefer. Bronze medalist, representing the City of Sheffield, Candice Hall. Commemorative silver medalist, representing Tokyo Dome, Hinoko Makino. Junior silver medalist, representing Royal Tunbridge Wells, Monson, Amelie Smith. Silver medalist, representing Manchester Performance Centre, Leah Schlossen. Gold medalist and national winter champion, representing Loughborough Performance Centre, Freya Colbert. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the open male 50 meters butterfly. Junior bronze medalist in a junior short course record time, representing Corby, Ethan Soppet-Mars. Bronze medalist, representing Mount Kelly, Abdul Jabbar Adama. Junior silver medalist, representing Plymouth Leander, Jack Brown. Silver medalist, representing Loughborough Performance Centre, Joe Litchfield. Junior gold medalist, representing Mount Kelly, Abdul Jabbar Adama. Gold medalist and Swim England national winter champion, representing the City of Manchester Aquatics, Jamie Ingram. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the female 100 meters freestyle. Junior bronze medalist, representing the city of Leeds, Holly Wilson. Bronze medalist, representing the University of Bath, Jemima Hall. Junior silver medalist, representing Basildon and Phoenix, Sky Carter. Silver medalist, representing Loughborough Performance Centre, Freya Colbert. Junior gold medalist, representing Wickham District, Annabelle Compton. Gold medalist and Swim England national winter champion, representing Repton, Eva Ocaro. Please put your hands together for your medalists.
We're going to go back to racing very, very shortly. 3 ceremonies back to back there. Thank you very much for those swimmers getting themselves in position. Once again, if you are winning medals tonight, get yourself down to that presentation area as quickly as you can. Please welcome the athletes for our next event. This is the Open Male Junior 200 meters backstroke final. In lane 0, representing Millfield, Xander Tovey. In lane 1, representing Repton, Martin Iankov. In lane 2, representing Mount Kelly, Bryden Byrne. In lane 3, representing Bromley, Henry Norman. In lane 4, representing Ellesmere, Jack Burston. In lane 5, representing Plymouth Leander, Toby Nakamura Drew. In lane 6, representing Sutton Cheam, Aidan Orpin. In lane 7, representing Stockport Metro, Finley Pope. In lane 8, representing Leander, Joe Jennings. And in lane 9, representing City of Birmingham, Joseph Box. This is the Open Male Junior 200 meters backstroke final.
Junior 200 meter backstroke final is away. Jack Burston of Ellesmere College went 2:02.14 to Nakamura Drew's 2:02.57, so around half a second between the two. First turn at this end coming up. First chance for us to see who's in the lead. Byrne takes it in 27.58 so far. Second at the moment is Jack Burston in the centre, 0.20. Nakamura Drew managed to get himself up to 5th after not the greatest of starts, so he's not doing too badly really. Lane 2 looking strong still. Brendan Byrne and Mount Kelly, aged 17, pushing through as we head towards the second half of this 200 meter swim.
The youngest in this one is Xander Tovey out there in lane 0 for Millfield, just 14 years of age. The leader at halfway, then Finley Pope, 58.14. Second on the other side of the pool is Bryden Byrne of Mount Kelly. He goes 58.48, and at the halfway point it was Jack Burston of Ellesmere College Swimming Academy who turns in third. That was the top three at halfway. They're already heading back to get 3/4 of this race done as they head toward the scoreboard once more here inside Ponds Forge. That lead is not by much, but it looks like it belongs now to Bryden Byrne as he makes the turn. Just in second though, Pope still leads, 1:28.84. Byrne in second, 1:29.79. The race to the finish is on.
It makes sense for this to be Pope's race. He's the only swimmer in this field to have broken the 2-minute barrier on the 200 backstroke before. I'm not sure whether he'll be underneath it in this swim. He's going to be able to use that experience to push through here and should take first place in this junior final. Final 5 meters. Will it be Pope? It certainly will. He goes 1:59.64, just dips inside the 2-minute mark. Jack Burston second in 2 minutes, 0.97, and Joseph Box third in 2:01.46.
Please welcome the athletes for the open male 200 meters backstroke B final. This is the open male 200 meters backstroke B final. Away we go then. This is the B final. This one, Will Sellers, Maximus Lee, Jamie Gray, Toby Godsall, Isaac Thompson, Archie Evans, Henry Taylor, Nathan Gerds, Findlay Caudle and Benjamin Cross. That is the list of swimmers that have made their way into the first 50 metres of this 200 backstroke race. And it's Archie Evans, Matthew, that has the lead in that first 50.
Yeah, 27.48 puts him 0.18 of a second ahead of Jamie Gray of Tavistock. Evans, the eldest swimmer in the field, aged 20. The youngest here is age 16. That's Henry Taylor of Stockport Metro in lane 6. Coming up to the halfway turn now, it looks like lane 3 will be just ahead into the wall. That's Toby Godsall of Millfield, 57.23 and 29.9. The only swimmer to split underneath 30 seconds for that 50. Just 75 left to swim after this wall. It looks strong for Toby Godsall of Millfield. His lifetime best sits at 1:59.29, so has dipped underneath the 2-minute mark. His time to qualify here, 2 minutes, 0.33. Season's best time that he's done so far this year. 50 meters now left to race, and it looks unlikely that anyone but Toby Godsall is going to be able to take this final.
They made that turn in 127.89 away from Thompson, 128.78. Third after that, the other side of Godsall was Jamie Gray, and that was the battle that was on. But as Matthew was saying, it was going to be all on to stop the winner of this one, which does indeed look like it's going to go to Millfield's Tony V. Godsall. 17-year-old is way out in front of the rest. The battle for second is quite good, and third too, but then no stopping Godsall. He takes this one, 157.97. It's Thompson in second, 159.03. He's just ahead of Jamie Gray, 159.67. Please welcome the athletes for the open male 200 meters backstroke final. In lane 0, representing Repton, Austin Manley. In lane 1, representing Bath University, Hubert Gdaniek. In lane 2, representing Chelsea and Westminster, Edward Marcel Whittles. In lane 3, representing Leeds, it's Charlie Broom. In lane 4, representing Loughborough, Luke Greenbank. Lane 5, representing City of Sheffield, Samuel Greenbank. Lane 6, representing Manchester, Evan Jones. Lane 7, representing Mount Kelly, Fergus Thompson. Lane 8, representing City of Leeds, Daniel Ransom. And in lane 9, representing Royal Tonbridge Wells, Dennis Melkowski. This is the open male 200 meters backstroke final.
Go up.
200 meters backstroke final, and the Greenbank brothers occupy the two golden lanes in the centre. Luke Greenbank of Loughborough Performance Centre goes in lane 4. Samuel Greenbank of the City of Sheffield goes in lane 5. Luke, of course, swam out in Tokyo in the 200 meters backstroke at the Olympics. He turns behind his brother by 0.05 of a second. Well, it would be quite the upset if Sam Greenbank was able to beat Luke Greenbank in this race, but I think he's going to push him, you know, all the way through if he can. That turn for 100 meters and halfway. I think Luke Greenbank will be just ahead of the two brothers. He is, but still by a tiny, tiny margin, only 0.13 separating them.
Might have brought her an interesting conversation at Christmas dinner, that one, if he stayed in that position. So Samuel Greenbank and Luke Greenbank leading the way from the rest here. Evan Jones of Manchester was in third position, and as they come back off that wall, heading back towards the scoreboard end here at Ponds Forge, it is the two Greenbanks in charge, and the expected Luke Greenbank doing the job as they head towards the three-quarters point in this race then. So 124.07, Samuel Greenbank 124.64, then it's Jones 125.86, fourth, then it's Brew of Leeds University 126.51. One final turn to go in this one.
Well, Luke Greenbank took a considerable amount of time out of the pool after the Olympics to rest and recuperate. He's now back into training and back into racing, and we're getting the treat of watching him in action with just 5 left to go. Luke Greenbank will become the national winter champion in 152.29. His brother Sam will take the silver in 154.64, so it will be a double Greenbank podium. Jones will take the bronze medal in 154.91.
Please welcome the athletes for the next event, the Open Male Junior 100 metres individual medley final. In lane 0, representing Skipton, Sean Smith. In lane 1, representing Corby, Ethan Soppit-Moss. In lane 2, representing City of Birmingham, Hugh Mason Williams. In lane 3, representing Leander, Joe Jennings. In lane 4, representing Repton, Charles Simpson. In lane 5, representing Plymouth Leander, Jack Brown. In lane 6, representing Mount Kelly, Ralph Siricki. In lane 7, representing Mount Kelly, Eamon Jaridi. In lane 8, representing Middlesbrough, Ryan Mills. And in lane 9, representing Grantham, Joshua Clark. This is the Open Male Junior 100 metres individual medley final. The final 3 races of night number 1 then. Again, thank you very much if you tuned in on the live stream. Thank you very much from wherever you are in the world and you tuned in to watch a very, very good night of racing action. 3 final races to come in the individual medley, the junior, the B final, the A final, of course. And the big early leader in this one is coming from Plymouth Leander's Jack Brown. That silver cap of the 17-year-old takes a touch at 24.98 second. Then is Ralph Siricki of Mount Kelly. That's all of those waving the flag and blowing the horns on the athlete side here at Ponds Forge. And in third it was Eamon Jaridi. So that's 2 Mount Kelly swimmers inside the top 3 in this one.
It'll be really interesting to see how this goes. Brown really used the backstroke and the turns in order to make sure that he was as far in front of Simpson as possible. Now onto the freestyle with 5 left to go. I'm not sure if Simpson can catch him. He can't. Brown will take the touch in 56.06. Simpson will take second in 57.01. Almost a full second in it. In fact, more than a full second in it in the end.
Please welcome the athletes for the Open Male 100 metres individual medley B final. This is the Open Male 100 metres individual medley B final.
Zero through 9 is Leon Taylor, Toby Godsall, Callum Wimble. 3 is Aaron Bissett. 4, Isaac Dodds. Noah Wheeler's in 5. Harry Robinson's in 6. Matthew Aldridge in 7. Oliver Watts is in 8. And Oliver Jones goes in lane 9. Looking strong at the moment for lane 6. That's Harry Robinson of Loughborough University. The 20-year-old turns first at halfway.
That is the halfway way in point indeed. 24.83 from Robinson. Second, then it's Dodge, University of Bath, going 25.40 at that point, and 25.85 was Callum Wimble of Team Bath as well. Here they come to that one final turn to go in this 100 IM, our penultimate race of night number 1 as well, and going very, very well indeed here in 6. It's Harry Robinson's to lose from this point, and he's not going to. In towards the wall he comes. Robinson's time, 55.08, a 30.25 on that back end. A good finish from Wheeler as well, 29.96 for the final 50. I always feel like there's people inside this building waiting for me to stop talking, especially our officials. Look at them waving at me. Stop talking, Alan. It's like being at home. One more race to come. We've got one main final left to come. Please do stick around in your seats and in the stands. We've got lots of ceremonies still to come at the end of tonight too. Please welcome the athletes for the open male 100 metres individual medley final. In lane 0, representing City of Birmingham, Josh Curlew. In lane 1, representing Bath University, Sam Williamson. In lane 2, representing Loughborough, Joe Litchfield. In lane 3, representing Loughborough, Calvin Fry. In lane 4, representing Loughborough University, Alexander Casey. In lane 5, representing Loughborough University, Luke Ibbison. In lane 6, representing Isle of Man, Harry Robinson. In lane 7, representing Bath University, Nathan Holmes. In lane 8, representing Leeds University, Charlie Broom. And in lane 9, representing Repton, Zachariah Dale. This is the open male 100 metres individual medley final.
The last final of the Swim England National Winter Championships day number 1 here in Sheffield. Let's see what this has in store for us. Alexander Casey of Loughborough University went 54.25, over half a second faster than anyone else in this field in qualifying in order to take this centre lane. Which place will he end up taking? Which medal will he take home with him? Lanes 2 and 3 battling it out through this breaststroke portion. Joe Litchfield goes in lane 2, Calvin Fry goes in lane 3, and then 4 turn together. Lanes 2, 3, 4 and 5 all turn in synchronization, and Joe Litchfield looks like he might take this from lane 2. The Loughborough Performance Centre swimmer pushing into the final 5 metres. He is going to take it from lane 2. Litchfield takes gold in 53.20. Fry takes silver in 53.61. Casey will pick up the bronze medal.
Well, they are then. All the races have been and gone. We can fold this bit of paper off over here and put it in the recycling bin. Don't forget, stick around. We've got those ceremonies coming up in just a few moments. Please do use the hashtag SESwimming and share any stories and pictures from your evening here tonight. Night number 1 of 4. Once again, if you're on the live stream, do stick around with us over these 4 days. We're going to head down to the ceremony end in just a moment.
The medal ceremony for the open male 400 meters freestyle. The medals will be presented by President of Swim England, Janice Whittle. Junior bronze medalist, representing Camden Swiss Cottage, Llewellyn Porter. Bronze medalist, representing Stockport Metro, Reese Grady. Junior silver medalist, representing the City of Leeds, Kurosh Kudakar. Silver medalist, representing Loughborough University, Tyler Melbourne Smith. Junior gold medalist, representing Tigers jersey, Samuel Sterry. Gold medalist and Swim England national winter champion, representing Loughborough University, Charlie Hutchinson. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the female 100 meters breaststroke. Junior bronze medalist, representing Mount Kelly, Gabrielle Idle Beavers. Bronze medalist, representing Manchester Performance Centre, Leah Schlossen. Junior silver medalist, representing Basildon Phoenix, Jasmine Carter. Silver medalist, representing Loughborough Performance Centre, Elizabeth Booker. Commemorative gold medalist, representing Tokyo Dome, Hiroko Makino. Junior gold medalist, representing Repton, Mably Collier. Gold medalist and Swim England national winter champion, representing Derby XL, Imogen Clark. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the open male 200 meters backstroke. Junior bronze medalist, representing Royal Tunbridge Wells Monson, Denis Milkowski. Bronze medalist, representing Manchester Performance Centre, Evan Jones. Junior silver medalist, representing Mount Kelly, Fergus Thompson. Silver medalist representing the city of Sheffield, Samuel Greenbank. Junior gold medalist representing the city of Leeds, Daniel Ransom. Gold medalist and Swim England national winter champion representing Loughborough Performance Centre, Luke Greenbank. Please put your hands together for your medalists. The medal ceremony for the open male 100 metres individual medley. Junior bronze medalist representing Royal Tunbridge Wells Monson, Aaron Bissett. Bronze medalist representing Loughborough University, Alexander Casey. Junior silver medalist representing Chalfont, Noah Wheeler. Silver medalist representing Loughborough Performance Centre, Calvin Fry. Junior gold medalist representing Repton, Zachariah Dale. Gold medalist and Swim England national winter champion representing Loughborough Performance Centre, Joe Litchfield. Please put your hands together for your medalists. Well, thank you so much for joining us over the course of tonight's session. It was simply fantastic. Race after race was so close. Whether you joined us in the venue here in Sheffield or live on YouTube, thank you so much for being with us. It all kicks off again from 8:30. All that's left to say this evening is a huge thank you to all our officials. You guys can now leave the poolside, and we'll see you again tomorrow morning. Good night.
Swim England would like to thank its partners and suppliers without which this event could not take place. Funding partner, Sport England. Official kit partner, Speedo. Official payments partner, GoCardless. And our event suppliers, Sport Systems. Sheffield City Council. And the Sheffield City Trust. Thank you.